solving the seller's problems. So this strategy is now thinking about it going, instead of having value packages, I'm going to create a program, a strategy that we know and believe in that's different than most of my competition, because most of my competition bases their value on the services they provide, right? We went back to those options, these a la carte items, and going, if I do more, you should pay me more. That's one way of looking at it, right? If I do more and offer you more stuff, you should pay me more. Or you can go with a strategy that solves the seller's problems. And when you solve the problems and you have something unique, they're going to pay for your proven strategy and program that solves their problems and reduces the amount of friction in the process, right? So that last one is, here's all the things that we do. This one is here's how I take the pain away, and with our proven strategy, net you the most money possible, okay? Now, in our world, we call that sold in 65. We'll sell your home in 65 hours without having to do any open houses, one-off showings, and you're gonna net more in a faster period of time. And I don't have the entire time today to teach you the entire thing. If you have questions about sold in 65, reach out to us. We have, in-person live trainings, all kind of fun stuff. We'll talk about that another time. But that's a different strategy that we're looking at. And what we focus on is we start thinking about, what does the seller struggle with and what affects them in making the most money? Well, we know the number one thing that makes agent or sellers struggle with their pricing is time on market. So this is just a sample from our presentation. For every day that you're on the market, you become a depreciating asset. So as you see on this graph, if you're on the market 0 to 7 days, you have the highest likelihood, and this is statistical, these aren't fake numbers that we think it's like this, right? We run this in our entire market to make sure that we know if you sell in this period of time, the people that do usually get 100% of their asking price or more. Now, every single day that goes by, the likelihood of you getting the highest price on average drops dramatically. So we know that time matters. And with our process, we get your home sold in 65 hours or less. And then we explain to them Colorado's most innovative home selling program strategy, right? And when we explain that strategy to them, they look at it, they go, I get it. This makes sense. This is different. I understand now your process. And they believe in you and a program. And then you decide how many bananas that strategy is worth, right? Now, you can test that number. You can do all this. We were making less bananas before when we didn't have this program. And when we installed this, we made at least one more banana than we were making before on doing this program, right? Bananas. What a world we're in now, right? So that one banana difference times 450 homes, that's a lot of bananas. It's a lot of bananas, right? And that can be a game changer. That can be an absolute game changer for anyone out there that is looking to make more money by selling a proven strategy and program and not their resume, right? Here's the thing. Here's the traditional real estate model. The reason there's so much hesitation of being a top listing specialist is you have this limited belief that I have to sell my experience and the things I do for you, right? Matterports and virtual tours, and I have a model that comes and sits at your kitchen table that we take pictures of, and when we do that, it's all of this, right? A la carte items, and then we have to sell our resume. We have to sell our resume, right? So they're like, how many years have you done this? How many of this? We have agents that are not even 21, that are going out and selling a program, a strategy, taking listing after listing, because the client believes in that system. You're going, my system is going to get you what the results that you're looking for, not how long I've been in real estate. Thanks, Tamara. Right? Not how long I've been in real estate, not what my resume is, not how many homes I've sold on X website. I don't want to say, whatever, right? How many reviews and testimonials I have. People want to know, people want the sausage. They want the best sausage. They don't necessarily care how the sausage is made. So you're sitting here trying to go, look, I have the best sausage on earth. You don't have to tell them, here's every step of that process. Here's all of these little pieces that we do to make that work. You just need to get them to believe in you and your strategy, right? So one of the problems we solve is time on market. The second that we knew was a big issue for clients that we were facing was being hit with costly inspection items, repairs, after they went under contract, costing them thousands of dollars. So we have a strategy that solves that, right? The way that we do things, and we offer a Supreme 210 home warranty. Shout out to 210, no plug there. It's just who we use, right? We offer these things on the front side, but it's not just the offering on a home warranty in our package. It's how we explain that value to the client so that they understand that if they get hit for having to replace a furnace in the inspection, it could cost them X amount. We protect them when we take the listing, while they're under contract, and the buyer for 12 months after the closing. So now when I run our strategy and we have our VIP showing window and I talk to these clients, they can feel a lot more comfortable making a very good offer, even if the furnace is 27 years old, because it's good. They're protected, right? We got you. You don't have to worry about that. Now, is there a lot more things to this program and strategy? Of course there is. I'm just giving you 2 nuggets to use as an example so you can start thinking in your own design how you want to leverage this and how you want to do it, right? What problems do you want to solve? What strategy are you going to deliver to do that? And how many bananas is that strategy worth?